This is No ZAKU Boy, and this is no Rambaral Zaku. We've got the Gouf. Come on, guys, let's correct me. It's always a fun sport. The Gouf Custom with Norris Packard. Kind of a dweeby haircut on this guy. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. It's okay. It's okay. That was, it was made years ago. But yeah, this is the Gouf Custom, not the Goof. The Gouf. This has got more stuff because it's more better. That's why. And it is from one of my favorite series, the 8th MS team. I'm sure most of you are quite fond of 8th MS team. I never really hear too much criticism about it. Except there wasn't enough of it. I wanted more. Yeah. Or at least stuff like that. But either way, we've got this guy. We have a lot of 8th MS kits. I have the orange, the pod, the ball, the floating space ball. Copyright strikes. Sorry. No. And we got the Easy 8. We got the Ground Gundam. We got blah blah the RX-70, this, that, and the other. We got a bunch of good stuff from 8th MS team. So yeah, this is an old kit. 2001. Man, 20 years old. Okay, I'm not worried. I mean, it won't be as nice as a brand new kit. Like the nub marks won't be as discreet, and some of the lack thereof, panel lines and maybe color separation and other fancy things that you younger kids are spoiled with these days when you hit up the Gundam shelf at the hobby store, or more than likely the internet. But yeah, look at that giant Gatling gun. Come on, who doesn't like a giant Gatling gun? I've never ever been like, this kit would be great if it wasn't for that giant Gatling gun. That looks so awesome. Yep, okay, we're building it. Yeah, I gotta unbox it, I suppose. Okay. We've got, are those dry transfers? Possibly. And some stickers. Come on, we're building this thing. I could just rip the bags open. Here we go. Okay. Ow! Oh, my arms. I was doing yard work yesterday. Honestly, I haven't done yard work since before the, the Year of the Bat incident happened. We got some bits here. Some of the plastic's a little meh, blotchy. That's the older kits. Some inner frame. There's our duckles. Yeah, so first time in friggin' garbage cans too far away. First time in a long time for yard work, and owies! I am feeling it. Feel like I did like 3 pull-ups. You'll get the joke if you guys are out of shape also. Some baby blue armor bits. Very cool. We got the little devil. See, there's the shoulders. It's 2 halves. There's going to be a seam line there. Hopefully it's not horrible. And this, old school look. Yeah, we got a little rubber dude. Hello, little rubber dude. Or plastic dude. No, they're usually, it's a quite, rubbery feeling texture, but he's actually, very well detailed for the most part. He looks kind of like he has a little bit of a front butt going on here. Either that or way too much Budweiser. Yeah, interesting. We're probably not going to do a damn thing with him. I have no interest in figures or figure painting. Some parts of his tootsies. Alright. Oh boy, here we go. Come on. Everyone who does anything Xeon ends up at some point having to deal with the dreaded power pipes. So we got a lot of little tiny power pipe bits, and they're not lined up like a modern kit where you would just slide a piece of plastic in there and clip them all off and they're all in place. These are all individual. Oh boy, it's like painting tracks. Okay, there we go. We got some screws. There's some hardware in this kit. Many polycaps. Many people don't like those anymore, especially on a master grade. I mean, they're sort of a rarity now. 20 years ago, however, polycaps on a master grade was pretty normal. Okay, inner Yep, parts here. There's our plastic tubies for design power pipes. Does this thing have power pipes on the legs? Oh, the Gouf doesn't have any leg power pipes, so probably not going to have to deal with that nightmare of sliding them onto a little spring and hoping they don't go flying all over the room, which... Oh, yeah. They can go flying. Let's see here. Oh, power pipe sections are fickle little beasts. Let's see what we got. Okay. Some joint bits and pieces. Okay, there's a lot of trees. Sorry, bruised. I mean, oh God, runners. Yeah, some more. Baby blue. Wow. Yeah, a lot of bags in here. A lot of... Oh my gosh. We got... Oh yeah, a little action base over there. I just, for the first time, ordered action bases. I've never had a single action base before. But I figured it would be helpful. For after them. Don't want to have that out of the park homer I had last time. The parts flying up halfway across the workbench. It might be nice to have the action base to showcase a pose or two. We got some clear bits. Nice, colored orange and clear. We got a piece of wiry tubey stuff, which will probably disappoint us. And let's see here, some more bits, and this. And this says MG1100. It just says MG1100. Are these generic parts? Like, no, this kit's just so old. They didn't really identify which kit it was for. So who knows if there's another kit out there using those same Gouf trees or not. We got a stupid old regular stabby sword. Oh, we got, okay, weapons. We get the 3-barrel shotgun cannon, whatever the hell it is. Here's parts of the Gatling, probably barrels for the Gatling. Okay, yeah, it'll be fun. And we got our manual, 2001, MS07B-3. Okay, so, yeah. There's zero English, so I can't read anything and sound like I know anything about Gouf development history or anything of the sort. Words we got Gatling shield and weapons. What's that thing? Whoa, that's crazy. And then the sword. Norris Packard. Alright, whatever. Ooh, look at that. You know, they should really give shooting effects with all these kits. That'd be cool. They do it with a few every now and then. Okay, yeah, she's cool looking. I may not flat clear this one. We did the Nemo last time, and I flat cleared it. It seemed to really darken it up, which might be a good thing for this kit, because it's pretty light baby blue. I might do a semi-gloss clear on this one. That may be the ticket, but we shall see what I randomly decide without any real proper thought once I go to grab a rattle can. Okay, let's get started. If I run into anything problematic, I will be back. Otherwise, we'll have chunks or half or parts or whatever, or me complaining. Bye. Ooh, that was a bit of a slog. This kit is, like we said, 20 years old. It went together. I like it. It's solid. A lot of polycaps, and I killed a can of this stuff in the process. I didn't bother just showing you guys the shiny plastic garbage version. It's in the flat clear. Looks good. Looks more anime. Colors came out nice. The flat clear really enhances or subtles out the colors of the kit, depending on the kit. Yeah, okay. A lot of screws in here. I got some clear coat in some of the polycaps, kind of on purpose to sort of tighten it up. But this thing has the articulation of a city bus. That's it. You go any further, and the whole thing just With the legs, that's it. You You might be able to get another couple degrees, but you don't want to. That's just that simple. Now, this friggin' thing, it's like, it's like Gundam Wing Heavy Arms over here. This thing is packing some heat. It's got the triple barrel thing, which if it fires would hit this bar and explodey in the facey. But yeah, that's nice. We got our little sword here. Gave that some flat clear. We're going to keep the sword out for one reason. So, I didn't do any sort of panel lining at all the last build. So what we have here is our standard Tamiya panel line. And a little dab will do you. If you get a little too much on there, we can go back afterwards with thinner, and you can clean up any puddles of panel lining you may have accidentally made. Let me do that. Whoa, we got a little too much on there. But again, we can clean it off. You can clean it off. We just want to dabby dab around those little spikes. It's gonna look good. You can see the cut in the tip of that spike. I don't know if that's a design feature or just whatever. I mean, it's okay. But yeah, with the flat clear, the panel liner doesn't wick as quick as it does on glossy, unpainted plastic. Now we've got to go back afterwards and clear that up. But I mean, it's just kind of a quick gist of how that works. Now, one other thing I wanted to go over were these things. These are from AK Interactive, or just AK, and they're weathering pencils for modeling. And we got some cool finishes here. We got aluminum, gold, dark aluminum, bronze, and copper. So if we just grab the first one, come on, there we go. Hello, aluminum. And we can hit the edges of this, and you can rub it in with your fingers a little. Up, yeah, yeah. She's a little front heavy with that big wannabe Gundam Wing thing hanging out. Well, I mean, this was before Gundam Wing by far. But you can do that, and then you can get yourself a little. Is it showing up a little? I mean, and this is just one basic. You can go over and over and keep coloring in, and that's fun and all that. Now, that's great and all, but if we look at this, we can add a little just on the edges, add a little there, to this guy. You can even pull down a little bit more of it, making it feel like it's actual metal. So we've got that. We've got a lot of these pencils here. I'm just giving you a quick demo of how these work. These aren't cheap. $12 for a set of 5 from Hobbytown. It's going to be about the going retail rate. Hobbytown doesn't try to really bend anyone over the coals on their pricing. They might not be the cheapest in the world, but they're generally at or below MSRP, give or take a few shekels. What else do we have? I mean, everyone's probably already seen all the Tamiya weathering stuff. We have light gunmetal, soot, rust, snow, gray, green, yellow, orange, rust, light sand, mud, and then you can do So we got titanium. That might be a fun one. And we can. Oh, sorry, we're not on frame. There we go. Little. It's like putting on makeup. And we can do a little rubby rub on all these gun barrels. And if you can see that versus the shroud, you can see that rubbing. And you kind of do that all over the edges. And if you do enough of that, and you have the patience, there you go. And it can look quite nice. Okay, and then we can get rid of that guy. Then we pull out this one with the soot. This one is well used. We can sit it up. I mean, this thing really. I mean, this weathering brush that this thing came with. This thing is like 90,000 years old. Well, no, it's probably about 8 years old though. And then we can soot up the tips of the gun barrels, and it's very subtle. You get a little soot on there, get a little of that titanium metal finish on the flat gray plastic. You don't need to paint the kits. I mean, you could basically get away with spending some time on weathering with different weathering products, and you could have some pretty decent results. I mean, we've got even. I mean, we want to go, you know, hardcore on these things. We got all sorts of other pigments and things. Let's see. Dark steel. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of things we can do. I'm not going to go crazy into all those pigments, but either way, here is our. Oh my God! What angle is this camera on? Sorry, guys. Here is our Gouf Custom, and this is a I'm going to go back and clean this up. I know it's just that came out better. That's a big old mess, but we did clear, flat clear this, so we'll be able to just take a little. If you don't believe me, I'll just do it. We can take a little bit of enamel thinner, because the Tamiya panel lining is actually enamel. This is easier with a Q-tip. Come on. Oh no! Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It cleans up. There we go. Let's get in there. I need some Q-tips to do this properly. But you can see the dark stuff coming off of there. And all of my... God, this thing is so unwieldy with that gun on it. Man, it's just tipsy. Son of a gun is... It's 3 sheets to the wind. Well, let's get a proper pointy Q-tip. Well, honestly, I like a little bit of that. A little bit of that panel lining kind of splotching out from there. Almost looks like rain marks. Now, the other option is to panel line before the clear using either some Gundam, fine tip markers and the finger wipe method. I have found that, at least in my experience, that really gets all screwed up when you clear coat over it. And I like a flat finish on my models. I don't want shiny plastic. Just not a fan of it. Yeah. I don't know. It's just... And you could spend all the time in the world playing with this stuff. I'm pretty happy with that. It's mellowing it out. Kind of like blending it. So the Tamiya panel line accent can kind of spread and blotch on the flat clear finish, which is problematic. But I'm a little nervous to use... I guess I could do... I don't know if the Gundam marker would wipe off with a finger. If you did it... There we go. So that's much more mellow. It's looking a lot better. And again, no paint. Just clear coat and some weathering products. And a gigantic effing gun. God, this thing is huge. He's like completely... He's drunk. This is a 20-year-old 1.0 kit. It wasn't the best build. I didn't really enjoy building this a lot. I mean, I enjoy building everything I build, sort of, to an extent. And I was very happy with the giant, crazy weapons on this monstrosity. But, yeah, man, I don't know. Oh, here's the little shocky, wiry thing. This will hold up fine by itself. There's nothing bigger on the end of here. I was thinking about some other kit where it just wouldn't stand up on its own. But yeah, you could put that into that wrist and have him shooting his little scary wire of hell out of there. And we're gonna throw our sword back in the shield. And yeah, I mean, I could do more panel lining on this. I don't really feel like it, but yeah, this is like the granddaddy of the concept of giant Gatling guns on Gundams, I guess. Pretty sure. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm friggin' exhausted, guys. You know, the humor index for this video is not going to be nearly as good as normal. I'm not spitting out all sorts of literally, like, just utterly insane, crazy bullshit out of my mouth. Because I'm just tired. What the hell fell? Oh, it's a Q-tip. No worries. We're all good. I did one dry transfer decal, and of course I screwed it up. I should have put it on this panel before I assembled it, and then cleared over it afterwards. But trying to do it post-mortem was not the easiest thing in the world. But yeah, plain, simple, but if you like the 08th or 8th MS team, this is a must-have for you, because this is the badass from the entire series of the bad guys. Aside from the Apsalus 1, 2, 3 with the hot chick in it, that was the whole, like, yeah, we know. Okay, don't spoil it. But yeah, this I've been looking forward to building it. And then I have a bunch of other 20-year-old kits to build now that I have to. The Ground Gundams and the Easy 8s and a GM Sniper and, I got an orange, the ball. I got balls to build. So, I mean, I might take a break from older kits, maybe pick out something a little newer, maybe something in the 2.0-ish era of kit, even though they're not all that new. They're like 8, 9 years newer, maybe? It's better than nothing. And then, we got really new stuff we could build. I got kits from last year, I guess, that came out in 2020 or 2019. I got a couple of those. I just like the older stuff, because I like grunts. I like Zaku's and Zaku-like things, and Rickdoms, and Jims, and Jagans, and just like not the hero kits, just the boring, I mean, this is a hero kit. This is an ace. This guy was an ace. He kicked some serious ass. He finally lost. Aces can lose. It happens. But yeah, that's that. Either way, critique, ridicule, whatever you want. I'll do some more panel lining. I'm going to try the Gundam marker on part of it. Let me see how it works. You got to be really careful with this flat clear on there once you start playing with the Gundam marker. I'm going to do a test shot somewhere and see if I can erase it with some sort of thinner or varnish or whatever if I do mess up with a Gundam marker. So, either way, guys, that's it for now. I'm freaking beat. Oh my god. I'm like too tired to drink a beer. That's how bad it is. But either way, I'll see you next time with a different kit and a hopefully different comedy shtick with a better attitude and some more spunk, because, God, well, unless the wife makes me do more yard work next weekend as well, and then, oh, forget it. Oh, we didn't get to play with this thing. Oh, action base. Yeah, that would have been nice. I don't think this thing would have done much. I mean, this doesn't have a connector. It doesn't have an anus of any form to shove the thing in. We got to use the little forky job, I guess. So it wouldn't prove the most dynamic thing in the world. But yeah, next time we'll have an action base ready to go for posing, because we're already posing on this channel as a competent modeler of some form. So have a good evening. That's all, folks. We could steal closings from other shows as well next time. Bye, guys.